I just want to say it's been so exciting to be at this PCMA conference, the Convene Forum, the group that publishes Convene magazine. I wrote an article at one point. But I just have to say I have a feeling that we are on the eve of the convention industry's finest hour. I think there's several forces in play here, but I think we are finally learning how to convene people in groups of 500, 1,000, 10,000, not just for good dialogue, not just for good state-of-the-art knowledge, which is important, good workshops and so on, but what I see here are meeting planners who are thinking about the complete convention, where there's great state-of-the-art knowledge, great workshops, great panels. Secondly, great networking opportunities and social capital development. But a third stage of this field is moving towards collective action, bringing 1,000 people into the room to plan the shift of the dairy industry, to create a sustainable dairy industry. Stories that we talked about today, like the UN Global Compact coming together with 1,000 business leaders, not just for dialogue, not just for talking heads, but for collective action. I think our world is calling for that today. We have so many strengths in our companies and in our associations and in our industries, and people, quite frankly, want more than just a good conference. They want to make a difference in terms of some big league opportunities that you could only do if you brought the whole industry together. So I just want to applaud what PCMA is doing in the Convene Forum, because I think you're on the cutting edge of the state of the art. I think someday we're going to feel as comfortable doing strategic planning and taking collective action. We're going to feel just as comfortable in a group of 1,000 people as we do in a group of 6 to 8 people now today. And does our world need it? You bet. I think the issues that we're facing, like the transition to a completely clean, renewable energy society, well, the decisions we're making today are going to last, in terms of infrastructure terms, hundreds of years. So how do we bring whole industries together and help lift up the strengths, but also create a kind of engagement that's so powerful, so real, that people look back at their end of their life and they say, you know, when I went to that convention, my life has meaning because I was part of that convention. I think that's how important this convention industry is today. So many of the issues and challenges and problems that our cities face, our industries face, our associations face, require the capacity for convening in a way where we find our shared dreams, we find our shared designs for the future, and we collectively engage people in ways that raise the productivity of meetings by 10, 20 times. You know, in a world of financial austerity, we're not going, you know, the convention and convening industry is going to have to make the business case. I think the business case is being made at some of these conventions that I've seen that you're all part of, and it's very, very exciting time. Thank you for inviting me to this conference. My sense of hope about what we're capable of as human beings is going up as we learn the art of large group planning and interaction and designing, but also merge the new technologies of human cooperation. We've eclipsed time and distance. You know, we can do meetings with 500 people in the room and 44,000 others connected with the right collaboration tools. I can't wait to look back 20, 30 years from now and see kind of, I think, the birthing moment of this field towards not just a field of tactics and logistics, but a field that is a profession that is a noble profession because it's doing things to bring people together across boundaries in a gridlocked world where we really need it most. The business case, I'm sure, is going to be clear and logical. You know, we can eliminate hundreds of tiny, small group committee meetings that maybe take 6 to 8 months. Instead, bring a whole industry, like the dairy industry, together for their sustainable dairy project. And within 3 days, you can have impact that would have otherwise taken 8 to 10 months. Big change, fast, that brings out the best in human systems. That's what I see in this industry.